Hey guys, bad news. Oh no. No Spurs on tonight. That's okay. We still got a lot of things to talk about here. Alrighty, so I'm feeling good, and then hope y'all are too. And we're doing pretty good. It feels like, man, when's the last time you could say, hey, we're 10-4? Could we be 78-4? I don't know. We're gonna talk about that here today, and you know how we do. This is Spurs All Night. Okay, also, I got this brand new setup here. Hope you guys like it. Alrighty. So today, mainly want to talk about is first. Did you know Harrison Barnes actually had a new nickname? So for the last couple of games, we had Sean Elliott, Jacoby talking about him as Mr. 100%. But did you know he's now Mr. 200%? What do I mean? Take a look over here. So yeah, apparently like Harrison just out of the blue just came by to HEB just handing out $200 gift cards. Just everyone coming by HEB. I wish that was my HEB, but like man, just showing them that love, showing the community what's it all about. I'm like man, God, I love my team. So like if I ever see him around, there go my boy. We're gonna take that for one. Nope, 100. Nope. 200. That's right. That's how we do. Alrighty. So next, what we're gonna do is now that we have some time to, I like to talk about how and what's our schedule's gonna look like moving forward. Cause not gonna lie, West is looking pretty stacked, man. And yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Alrighty. Well, actually, just want to go over first, like how we did so far, how we got here, 10-4, not bad. But like, see, getting all these dubs here. I mean, some were like flat out, like straight up, dominated dubs. So, like for example, with Dallas, it's first game, and then how some we eked by, like for the 24th with New Orleans in overtime coming in clutch. Yep. And then if you see, I love that it comes to the points and the rebounds, man. Wemby is a force to be reckoned with, man. Nobody can deny that. And then along with assists, you see, we're getting that chemistry with Castle. And Dylan, well, when he gets healthy, pretty soon, probably early this December. I'm hoping that we're definitely gonna see a lot out of him. And also, man, I had to look at these losses too. Like I don't know, for somehow, some way, I know that Phoenix game felt like a trap game, didn't you? I mean, I thought this was gonna be an easy win. I mean, didn't y'all? But somehow, some way, we fell for it. I don't know. That's why I don't do any gambling, any money. But I'm just here to watch the game, okay? Because what can go wrong will go wrong. And then also, keep in mind, like LA, of course. Now, let's just say I don't know how I feel. I'll let you know. Being at LA, them being, big white market city team, you got your LA, New York, yeah, of course, they get all the buzz and whatnot because, city's super big. For me, though, I think maybe the refs maybe give them a little bit of help. Not, I mean, yeah, we did get some fouls in place. I mean, remember? Oh my God, I think that was like the most fouls called in one game since like '97. Man, that was horrible. But I can see like LA being over there the game. Yeah, they eked out that win. But let's see how it goes in the future. Okay, on top of that, there we go. We'll go over that in just a second. Yeah, so Golden State, Golden State, Golden State. But I feel like after learning those lessons from Golden State, especially since I went to the game on the 12th, Fiesta night, right here. But man, just seeing how like we kind of lost gas, like it was mainly about experience, and versus showing the young team, how experience comes in the clutch. And I think we took a great lesson from there. And then now, like how we kind of finished off, like the Grizzlies shows that like we've grown together as a team, which is awesome. Okay, now, before we keep going on, word from our sponsor. Your boy's stomach, boy. Okay, whoo! I had to stop by and get some of these, man. All right. Chicharron is a hard time. I haven't had these in a long time. I remember my mom used to make these all the time. The ones that actually like come in like little circles with like wheels? Yep, those are the best. I didn't find them, but like, I should definitely have my kids try some, man. Let's go. Let's keep going. All right, so now have a kind of quick rundown of how we've done, how I see the team. Let's see how we can do against this Western Conference, boy. All right, here we go. From the top, I'm like, ooh, excuse me, boy's a little thirsty. All right, so from the top, what you see, Oklahoma, Shy, Chet, yeah, the current champs. So, I mean, the thing is, what I see for this team, I know y'all do too. We've been accumulating assets over time. We are basically, the one force that actually can take these guys on. Chet versus Wemby. You got Shy. You can go against any number of these guys. Whether it be like full Stephon Castle, or even throw some KG in there. It's just like, I do feel like we have enough guys to take them on, stuff with our deep bench, and like especially having Harrison Barnes hot, and then De'Aaron Fox hot. Oh yeah, I mean my Christmas wish comes true since I get for my birthday that dub, a Christmas dub, please, for all the Spurs all night fans and your boy San. That's what I want for Christmas. I don't need no fancy things. I don't need a big old TV. I don't need an Xbox with all the games. I don't need none of that. Yeah, just straight up that. So actually, going over this, besides this, I call this a fit check, or what my daughter would say, a fit check for my Napalm era. Yeah, she loves that movie. On top of that, so Nuggets, we got 11-3 with Jokic. Bro, Joker's gonna joke, but having Wemby by the time we get to the Nuggets pretty soon, I'm sorry, I still remember Wemby's see when he went off, just shooting up 3 after 3 after 3 after 3. Just man, I feel like, yeah, we can actually have a legitimate shot taking these guys down. And then underneath, we got the Rockets. So, you already know, we showed them how we do in San Antonio. And then also, when you see the Rockets, yeah, they do got KD. They are great. But also, I want to say that when it comes to the Rockets, I mean, it feels like anything goes. I would say, yeah, a lot of people think, yeah, we hate them the most. Yeah. For me, I respect the team. I ain't no big hater. I ain't going to go over there to Houston and be like, what's up? No, I ain't going to do any of that. But, seeing the Rockets seeing the Rockets here, we can stand our own against them since they made, a pretty deep run in the playoffs. Yeah, gets us suited up for success. And then the Lakers, seeing them in the future can go either way, I'd assume. I mean, depending how the reps feel, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We'll see. But also, on top of that, down below, Minnesota Timberwolves, where be Ant. Yep. I mean, if you look, it's basically tied moving forward. Even though it's weird, we lost to the Suns and the Warriors. They're still, beneath us in the rankings. So, for some reason, I don't know why, Steph Curry decided, turned into playoff Steph and dropped, almost 50 points on us for some reason. I'm like, dude, I think dude gets up early or much more earlier just to have more time to hate on the Spurs come if we got to go against him on game day. That's how it be. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But then afterwards, Portland Trailblazers, Utah Jazz, man, shouldn't be too hard to handle. And then, you can see down below, Clippers, Grizzlies, Mavs, and Kings. Man. Alrighty. So, what I see here is, yeah, I see the playoffs in front of me right now. This is what we had to get used to right here, right now. Also, when it comes down to, these couple of games coming, more than likely, Oklahoma City Thunder, I think that'll be the ultimate test for us moving forward. Just kind of a fit checks. That movie again. But just to see, it would basically be a Western Conference final. But, I know that's a little bit ahead of myself. But, in my head, when I see Oklahoma City Thunder, they're I'm getting, early 2000s vibes. like the Spurs versus the Lakers, Shaq and Kobe versus Timmy and then David, my boys. And then, you got Manu and Tony Parker. It's going to be like our era, like, how we have like this huge rivalry. I'm like, especially on top of like, UT football versus OU, because right now it's like 12-09. OU still sucks. I can also take that hate for Oklahoma to the NBA, which I don't mind at all. It's a quick transition. Okay, so guys, I want to know, what are your thoughts? Like, how many dubs you think will be moving on forward? 78-4, or I mean, like at least most definitely above 0.5, like way better than last year. I do think we do have a legitimate shot. Just watch out for them trap games, though, man. That's how it be. Those trap games, they get us. But I'm like, I feel great. And I think that when it comes on to our next couple of games, we're going to lock it down. We're showing what's up. All right. And then eventually, I think we can see it us as number one, baby. Number one. Alrighty. Tell me, let you guys know what you think down in the comments. This Spurs All Night fam. Y'all know what's up. Know what's up, bro. Go Spurs, go.